TYTSports locked out here in sunny Culver City, California. Rick Strom with you. The 27-year-old former golden boy of Manchester United, at least that's how they used to call him, Wayne Rooney, has a bid has been put in for him from Chelsea. £20 million has been the offer from Jose Mourinho's side to Manchester United for the skills of Wayne Rooney. Now, there has been so much tension, especially between Wayne Rooney and David Moyes. Mainly because David Moyes has indicated that Wayne Rooney is going to be second fiddle to Robin van Persie, who of course has taken the Premier League by storm, not only with his days at Arsenal, but since he joined Manchester United. Of course, he was the leading goal scorer in the Premier League last year. We have a few quotes for you guys via The Guardian, this one coming from Wayne Rooney. On the entire situation, he has said that he is angry and confused about being second to Robin van Persie. David Moyes responds, "Overall, my thought on Wayne is if for any reason we had an injury to Van Persie, we'll need him. It's going to be a time to see how I work with Wayne. Maybe in a year's time we might have to look at something else. The first year I have to get a chance to see the players and how best to use them. I've got to ensure it's not just him and we don't concentrate on him. Manchester United isn't about Wayne. Manchester United is about the team, the club." And then The Guardian also goes on to say, Mourinho was asked whether Chelsea had bid for any other player. "No, and we won't," he said. It was subsequently put to him that it must be Rooney or bust. "Yes," he said. He also added, if Wayne is a second choice at Man United, then the national team will be affected. Personally, Jose Mourinho, butt out. I understand that you want him, you want to try and create more tension than there already is by adding the national team stuff and what have you. I guess that's fine. I mean, whatever. I would say butt out and just, keep your nose in your own business at Chelsea, at Stamford Bridge. But I mean, the question is, why would Manchester United let him go to a rival? The other team that is now going into the Rooney sweepstakes is Arsenal. Arsene Wenger has come out and said that they can afford the £350,000 per week wage that Rooney has. Wenger was also quoted as saying, "It happened to us," as in Van Persie going to a rival, "it can happen to them." There was also a report that came out that Chelsea were looking to give away Juan Mata or David Luiz, two solid players. Yes, I said it. Two solid players on Chelsea's roster for Wayne Rooney. Now again, Rooney is 27 years old, and Chelsea has vehemently denied that, even though that could easily be. I would imagine that they would rather give up Juan Mata than David Luiz, just age-wise. But I mean, what have you, whatever. They shouldn't give up either of them. They should just try and put it in the bid and snag Wayne Rooney to play the striker role for their club. Now, my thing is, look, he spent the last 9 years at Manchester United. There is so much frustration and crap going on from the Rooney camp and Manchester United, from player and club. One of them just has to come out, instead of playing these mind games and going seesaw like crazy, one of them just has to come out and say, yeah, we want him to stay, or yeah, you know what, we're going to let him go to the highest bidder. In a perfect world, that would happen. He spent his last 9 years at Manchester United. Maybe for Wayne Rooney, you can't rewrite the past, but you can turn the page and start a new chapter. And maybe that's what he wants to do. I asked you guys to chime in on Twitter about whether Wayne Rooney should go to Chelsea, Arsenal, or another team. Here were your thoughts. At Lefty B tweets Eric Strom, Chelsea would be an offensive machine with him, but he would also have stiff competition unless Chelsea offloads some players. I imagine they would. Muniz Ulysses tweets Eric Strom, Rooney should go play in the Bundesliga. That's what we thought was going to happen like 2 or 3 months ago when Pep Guardiola officially took over for Bayern Munich. Not officially, I mean, they were rumors, but then we all knew it was going to happen. That was another big question. Was Guardiola going to add Wayne Rooney? There's still a dark horse. You still got to be open-minded about them coming in. We continue. John Noge tweets Aberstrom, Arsenal. Short and to the point. I love it. Dejan Fraser Tuck tweets Aberstrom, Rooney to Arsenal, Higuain to Chelsea. I could also see that. Jose Mejia tweets Aberstrom. He should go to Arsenal to try to help them finally win a trophy. Besides, Man U didn't need him. They got RVP Welbeck and Chicharito. JazzTaz23 tweets Aberstrom, neither. I think it's time for Rooney to leave England. La Liga should be his next move and to put him on the white shirt. Hashtag Real Madrid. Nick Anon tweets Aberstrom, he'd be a bad fit with Wenger. I think Mourinho is better to handle him. All right, interesting. We continue. Rene Munoz tweets Aberstrom, he should go to doctor. He was hammy. And stay out. Never going to go to a better club. Needs to leave his ego out of it. Daniel Prentice is mad because he's tweeting in all caps at Rick Strom. Not Arsenal. We do not want that prick. All right, fine. JCM, TYTSports from Barcelona, but the manager and president just announced they're not looking for another striker. Rooney would be a good number 9. And lastly, Ayman Ahmad, TYTSports from. I think he should just leave England for Spain or any other league besides the Premier League. And it'll be kind of ironic if he moved to Arsenal, because it's like Manchester is just swapping strikers for another. Now, my thought is, if you're Manchester United, you don't sell him to a rival. You don't sell him to anyone in the Premier League. You don't sell him to Chelsea. You don't sell him to Arsenal. You don't sell him to anyone. You sell him to Serie A. You sell him to La Liga. You sell him to the Bundesliga. Because you know what? At the end of the day, if it goes down to a few years ago when United were leading and then QPR gave up a last-minute goal to Sergio Aguero and Manchester City, does United want to relive that again? I sounded like Jimmy Vollmer from South Park. Do they want to relive that situation once again? And do they want it to be Wayne Rooney avoiding Rooney scoring the biggest goal of his career and the worst goal United can ever see because it will strip the trophy away from them? Of course not. They would never want that to happen. That is the worst case scenario, worst nightmare. Or he just puts up goals like crazy against them and puts them out of contention because his club does so well. I'm throwing out the hypotheticals. If I were United, sell him to PSG, sell him to Bayern Munich, sell him to anyone else, Real Madrid, what have you. Sell him to anywhere else, Barcelona, except for anyone in the Premier League. Those are my thoughts. I want to hear yours. Leave a thought in the comments. Give us a thumbs up. Share with your friends. And most importantly, subscribe to TYTSports.